Hello. Hey, boys.
Hello, it's me. How are we all doing?
We're doing ape strong together. Yes. Always. Welcome to round 9. We're about done with this season. Wow.
I know. The last race is next week, and that's at Watkins, correct?
Yeah, last final races next week.
I should say that more confidently at 10, like I actually know our schedule.
Wait, there's a schedule?
Wait, Ferris gets paid for this?
I do.
Wow, it's very nice.
Yes. Thank you for the sub, Turner. Thank you for paying me. Appreciate it. Mamma mia, it's a Monza. We're at Monza. We're at Monza. It's been a while. Oh my god, Chris showing up with the actual commands for the schedule. I didn't even know that existed. Actually, he mentioned it last time. I forgot it.
I was about
Professionals.
to say, I'm sure he like added it just to say, bro, it's been there the whole time.
Wow. We're professionals.
100%, always.
100% professionals. Yeah. So,
Meanwhile, I'm just staring at cars in the pit lane.
You've been staring at cars in the pit lane. I've been on board here with Martinez putting in who's going to be putting the first lap that is valid for our bronze drivers. Is it me or the front of his car look damaged?
Yes,
it does. Thanks. Yeah.
That's not good.
Thank you, Chris. We love you. What would we do without you? And Mr. PR President as well. Spun on the
we
outlap.
would crash in pit lane at Spa without him. Right, Ferris?
Oh, look at that. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure everybody right now on the race server is wondering what the hell? This is supposed to be dark? What's going on here? Well, boys, quali is a couple of hours before the race in game time, so you get to do your quali in the daytime, and it looks like it might be dry. There's some clouds.
Look, yeah, you're a generous god. Because wasn't it at the start of the week? I felt like the servers were quite moist.
It was moist a little at the start of the week. So yeah, our first times coming in right now. Just Buckwalter and Jose Martinez. 49.5 for Buckwalter and 4 seconds off for Martinez and Brolowski, who's a new addition to the grid this week.
Yeah, it's honestly did not expect it. I love to see Michael here. Did not expect it. He's a
iRacing boy.
He is a hardcore iRacing boy, but good guy. Loves his ovals. Does the road racing too.
Yep.
Oh yeah, open wheel. That's right. It's basically the same thing. iRacing open wheel, the same as ACC GT3.
Oh yeah, definitely. Same characteristics as well. Bruce Hopkins, he's changed his team name to Retired Racing Team. I don't remember seeing that before.
It's always been there.
It's always been there. I'm sorry, yeah. I'm not attentive. Like cold trickle coming to NASCAR. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bruce. I've never looked at your team name. I have now. Looks like he's putting in a decent lap time and improving. So Buckwalter is gonna have Bruce on his back, behind his back today as well. And Wampler. Ryan Wampler just goes in and puts in a, what is that, a 50.6? Respectable, very good for bronze drivers.
Yeah, those are great Monza lap times because I know my lap times.
And the BMW, no less. I do not dare disrespect Bruce. I love Bruce. I just didn't see his team name before. Speaking of Bruce, he's coming around the final corner right now. Let's see his lap time. He has lost a significant amount of time through his car, it looked like. And he puts it in second.
Looks like he went off track in the second chicane. He's under yellow flag.
Back to the pits. Let's hope he has enough time to go and put one more valid lap. From the boys on track right now, though, Buckwalter's still in the lead. His current lap is a 49.5. Respectable times out there. That Lexus is really strong here. Joby in pole, I think so. We need to put up a prediction if we're gonna see Joby in pole. Speaking of Joby, so Joseph Savage here for today has taken a points cut to get in the Jaguar. Jaguar? The speed bathtub. That's the only way I can describe it. It's fast. It's fast. That car is fast. It doesn't stop or turn, but it's fast.
The Jag is an elite club.
Agreed.
Only the craziest of the crazy pick the Jag.
Just Buckwalter extending his lead. I was looking at Bruce with a lap time that was going to put him on par, but he's invalidated. So Bruce is going to have one more try to get one more attempt to try and get ahead of Buckwalter, and it looks like he could do it. Just has to keep it within the limits. Ryan Wampler out on track, so he's going to have one more shot at this. The other boys, Martinez. So we go on?
No, go ahead.
You carry on. Martinez looks like he's gone off track, so that's going to be it for his lap time.
I was about to just shit talk Ryan. He talks about like how great the Jag is, this, that, and the other, but he does not have the balls to pick the Jag. He convinces everyone else to drive it. And here Ryan sits. It's Lexus.
Yes. Miller is currently improving on his time significantly. He's going to have one more shot at this. He's going to put himself in P4. MV Bronze class.
Up another 5/10 right now.
Yeah, Buckwalter's really being a speedy boy with that thing right now. He's already down to 49.2.
You want me to 1v1 you? I mean, I'm good at killing, so I can do a 1v1 kill. Easy peasy, right?
Looking forward to that. So, Buckwalter, this is already a 49.2 and he's improving 0.6 right now. So that is going to put him way up there. I would imagine in front of quite a few of the silvers. That is an amazing time. As he comes around the final corner and puts in a 48.6, and that's going to be the end of his qualification. Bruce Hopkins, one more corner to go, 0.6 down.
This is rude. I can't believe you've done this. At least he didn't mention my NASCAR pit stops. He only mentioned about the most recent pit stop.
Yeah. Bruce
8
improves.
from Bruce.
Yeah. Not enough. That's a 7/10 behind Buckwalter.
Easily find 7/10. It's that easy, man.
That easy. Final of our bronze drivers on track that is on a valid lap. David Miller. Oh, sorry, never mind. They're both on valid lap, but David has a green time. Ryan Wampler has about a second down.
Something, he's lost. Oh, he regained it. Just kidding.
Slow in, fast out.
5/10. It's not going to be enough to move up.
No, definitely
Big,
not enough.
Gap in the AMs today. Bronze, sorry.
So David Miller is gonna park that, and that's gonna be the end of his lap time. And that's the end of the qualification for the bronze drivers. Let's hop on board with the
Jag.
silvers. We got a
Jaguar?
we got a Jag Vision on board from Barrett. Where's Joby right now? On track.
She is going through. Yes. Corner names.
Corner.
Corner name insert here.
Alright, we'll get on board with him when he crosses the line, but the first person to start their hot lap is still in sour. That Ferrari is supposed to be very good in the Monza.
Yeah, I need to know if Bonda is in Ryan's lap right now or not.
Oh, new dogma on Ryan Cody out there on track.
I don't know. For the record, the name is Bondi, but we have determined in the community that is actually Bonda because he is a Honda boy.
And we're on board with Joseph Savage, Joby-Wan Kenobi, in the speedy bathtub.
He is speed.
He is speed. Let's try and see. Do we have a speed trap?
We do have a speed trap. I don't know where it's at.
Oh,
But he's already has the purple speed trap wherever it is.
Joby has the purple speed trap at 276 kilometers an hour. On
That's
par
one
with Ryan
quicker than
Cody. though.
Ryan. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I see Barrett had a yellow flag. I'm guessing he's watching Joby. The Jag will get 280 on the main straight. Yeah, I can imagine that. Especially with tow. My God. Oh, that is a little sloppy there. Is that still valid? It is. Gotta get those tires heated up. As we're on board, Dylan Sauer puts himself in P3. It's already behind Bruce and Buckwalter, but for the first hot lap, that's not too bad.
Hello, Vulcan.
Jag, exactly. Hello, hello. Let's we get a Jag cam. Check your driver ID.
Barrett is forgetting that you have to turn for the first chicane.
And that's going to put Joby on his first hot lap already in P2 and improving. Love to see it. The noise in that car is fantastic, though. I love it. Love it. Ooh. A lot of the silver drivers are packed up together. Have they given them each other enough room?
No. Unless they're trying to use the toe of each other, which is possible.
Yeah. Ooh, I think I just saw Ryan Cody there, a little slidey on the exit. What are the corner names? I've completely forgotten them. I just know
That's what I was like. I literally just like forgot all of them.
Monza corner names. Let's see.
The last
Lesmo,
one's
right?
Parabolica.
There you go. I was about to say Degna. I don't know why, but Lesmo.
Lesmos is the two rights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Ascari, no.
Yeah.
Just Lesmos. I always
Look,
mistake
we're
for Degna.
professionals here.
Hi,
We
Ryan.
know our stuff. It's fine.
Hi, Ryan. Thanks for the flash. Watch the track, not the not the stream.
I'm watching Barrett to make sure that he makes it through the first chicane this time.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Last turn. Just last turn, yeah.
Now it did get its name change. I do know that they like named it after some Italian driver that I don't remember.
Parabolica.
No,
Good
like
enough.
they changed it from Parabolica to something else.
Parabolica.
That's Parabolica. Yeah.
That's it.
It's like we're not gonna call the bus stop at Daytona the Le Mans chicane.
Who says that?
It just changed like what, this year or last year? because they have the Daytona chicane and then we have the Le Mans chicane. A little between Daytona and Le Mans.
First chicane de Rettifilio, second chicane de la Reggia.
Or first.
I'm just going to say
second
chicane 1, chicane 2. No. We're good. Yeah. All the silver drivers right now improving on their lap times. 2 to 3 tenths. I see. This little gaggle of cars over here.
Now,
trying to get each other's
they're
stones.
still holding P1 right now.
Still holding
topping
P1.
the Jaguar.
Yep. We did see Barrett go a little off track there. Having some trouble with this car, it looks like.
Yeah.
See if he can.
He is trying to get the toe from Dylan Beveridge, though, so he might get a nice toe here on this lap.
Yep.
But he might want to get that banker lap in. He only has 2 left. He still hasn't put in a ballot.
Robeson across the line, up 6 tenths, still in P7. God, look at Belkwalter. What a Chad.
Yeah, man. He's like, I see your Jag, and I'll stick to my actual car that works.
Steve's the black sheep of the family and hates Thanksgiving dinners. Named after Steve Parabolica. Well. Inventor of the swooping term that ruins lap times. Yuck. Yikes. Yeah. Our fast boy here already improving on his lap time. Never mind. He was up 2 tenths on the exit of chicane 1. We're gonna have to see him put that thing on pole. Come on, Joby. Other drivers that are improving right now. Andre Lloyd, a whole second on his lap time. That's gonna push him up to P9. And still has some work to do. Let's see. Next on track, Hyant also improving on his uptime a bit, but not enough to get Lloyd back. Joby. Ooh, I like to see that lap time. But up here, next driver to cross.
I'm feeling that Vulcan's talking about his own life.
No comment.
It seems oddly specific and very detailed.
No comment. So, Dylan Beveridge has taken the throne with a 148.2, but I don't think that's going to last very much right now, it looks like. Oh, never mind, it is. He'll be coming around the final corner, 3 tenths up. Gonna have one more shot at this.
Dylan Beveridge. Lap times are getting closer here.
Yeah.
Bruce Hopkins still holding strong in the middle of the silver pack as well.
I'm telling you, dude. Bruce has gotten so good in the last 2 seasons. Just watching the lap times he's putting. I do want to shout out, though. Beveridge currently holds P1 in quali, and he only has Sector 3 as the fastest. Joby is looking at that P1 right now, if he can get that. Lloyd spins it, or was he just? Yeah, Lloyd is done for his qualification, so this is going to be the final lap for all of the Silver Boys. We have here Payant not able to improve on his lap time. Person across, Sauer also not able to improve. I'd imagine he's going to practice pit entry, yes. And the gaggle. The gaggle. 2 tenths on Robeson. Put him in P6. Luis improves to P4. Barrett up to P6. And our final boy, Joby,
Come on, Joe.
The final of the silvers to cross the line and gets the jag. Puts it in with a 48-1. My God.
Ryan, is he too fast or are you too slow? This is the questions.
This is the question. I see. Didn't we have 4 golds on track? Did we lose one? We lost Hutch.
Where'd Hutch go?
Is Hutch having problems again? I remember last time he had to drop out
in
for
the Discord.
disconnection issues. Hutch, hoping you can get back in. He's still in chat. Yeah, I would imagine. I do remember seeing him still up until a second ago.
Hutch blue screened. Oof.
Oof. Yeah, 5 minutes ago.
You know where that wouldn't happen? iRacing.
Where's Rados? There we go. Yeah, hopefully Hutch has enough time to get back and put in some laps. I saw his disconnected 5 minutes ago, so he should be good to get back in. That is true. The iRacing loading screen takes forever.
The real boss. Especially if it's Twitch Life. Oh, forget about it, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And there he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Back in the server. Hutch, go out there, put in some banger lap times. Let's see what you can do. That's my boy, yeah? Joby. Paul. Let's see if he can keep it. Buck Walters have kept pole for, ahead of pretty much all of the
coming
silvers.
around with the first lap here. Posting a 48-1, but wait, 48-4.
48-4
3/10 off of the Jag.
Bunk gets in a 49 flat. Joby the pro win.
Andrew Rados with a 48-8.
48-8 parks it. Assuming he's gonna go and put some super low fuel. I get that lap time in.
Yep.
Our
You
boy
forgot to put in the liquefied down Cheeto fuel in.
90% Cheeto fuel.
Yeah, it's flaming hot.
our Mercadus boy here, Peter Hutchings. Welcome back. I like the sound of that car, man.
What, the Mercadus?
The Mercadus, yeah, love it. Especially those downshifts, man.
Yeah. I wonder if Hutch wrote a letter to his fans today.
Too soon.
Too soon.
I love it.
About how disappointed they are in that blue screen.
Yeah, I would write one. Can Hutch do what Mercedes F1 can't? Be competitive? Let's see. Let's see.
Stay tuned to find out.
As Carl comes around Parabolica. Just enough maybe to get P1? Maybe. Yes? No?
No! 100th.
100. He's gonna park it, go put low fuel, and get back out.
The Jag.
That Jag, man. That Jag. I'm telling you. Look at that. Complete alternating colors in the first 7 people, man. 8.
You'd love to see it.
Love to see it. I mean, that means everybody's improved quite a bit from when we placed them.
Well, all right. Let's.
And the speedy bathtub.
This is everyone's most driven track in ACC.
So it's not mine. I can tell you that.
Fairs, you have to drive more than when just arriving and driving it.
It was a chance to rain. It's alright.
Fair enough, Lukey, fair enough.
Lukey hates the rain.
I agree, Ryan, for sure. Just based off of the results from this season alone, I can see us doing some shuffling for next season, which is good. Which is really,
Yeah, 100% good. There's some people that are definitely getting promotions.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the pay is not going to follow.
So David Funk currently up. I'm gonna snipe him here real quick. He's currently up 5/10, which put him 2/10 quicker than Joby.
Is Joby
I honestly
getting
wasn't
dethroned?
sure like how good the Audi is here. Oh, here comes the stream snipe.
It was good. And he's heard it. There he is flashing.
Yeah.
Blame Joby. I said nothing. I mean, Joey. And
Blame
Joby. And Joby.
Blame that Jagger.
I said nothing. As we're looking here, Peter Hutch has invalidated his lap time. He might cross with enough time to do 2 more laps. Yep, just enough to do 2 more laps, so good luck.
Funk is... Oh, hell yeah, Chris. I had pizza today as well. Let's go. So Funk, a little off the pace. I think he's just going to recoup. Get ready for this final banger.
Funk is going to have 2 more. Carl is on his final lap, however.
Yep.
So
he is running about even with his previous pace. As I say that, yes. Yeah, he's staying around his delta through sector 1. Now he doesn't need much. Literally does not need very much.
yeah, it's a traction control in the Audi. Traction control like gets you when you're coming out of corners. The slow ones. It's not. This car does not like going slow. Triple extra sausage. Mm-hmm.
Well, I believe he should be by himself at the moment, so there shouldn't have been an argue. Unless he is going senile, which is possible.
Oh, was that an invalidation from Carl? No, it was very close though. That's an exit. That is an exit. So the next person across the line with an invalid time is Funk. And it looks like he might have enough time. Put in a better one. Carl, remember, has lost time on the final corner, if I'm not mistaken. See what he can do.
It's going to be close.
Hutch coming around the final corner. Going to post his first lap time, and it is P4. Gets one more run.
Got it? By hair?
Carl got it. Oh, he does not.
What?
He gets one more shot. He gets one more shot by seconds. Wow.
No way.
7,000ths of a second.
What an absolute Chad right now.
I just want to say our race control was saying he was 200ths up.
Yeah, we thought he had it because race control is saying 200.
The Jag domination. Rados, 5/10ths up.
Evening Wallace.
It's going to put him in P3, and that is the final lap for him. Evening Wallace. Look at that Jag domination, man.
This is insane.
This is insane. Peter Hutch down 5/10ths. I don't think he's going to be able to recoup that time.
So the speed trap Joby is 3 kilometers per hour quicker than Carl.
Carl currently is the final person on a green lap currently. And looks like Hutch has... Let me get... Let's get a good view of that.
We're leaving the suspense, Ryan. I am watching on my screen, but you can watch. You're in the server. Why aren't you watching?
Carl.
Currently up 700ths.
700s. If he manages to make this final corner... Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No.
That is it, boys.
What an
It is
absolute moment.
Joby on pole. The man, the myth, the legend, dude. What a bathtub moment.
Well, good thing he's in a bathtub because he's already sweating.
Exactly. I don't know what to say. This qualification has been super interesting. We've had, I mean, Joby and silver on pole, 7,000s from Carl. Beverage sitting currently in P4, doing a good job splitting in the middle the remaining golds we have today. Buckwalter sitting in P7 above all silvers but 2. What a Chad. Bruce Hopkins doing pretty well. The lap times are extremely close up on the top of the field. Actually, for the first 11 drivers. I'm hoping to see something good. This race is going to be good, boys. And as it stands right now, it is cloudy. And the race is 2 hours from now in game time.
Yep. Watch it be like a downpour.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What's the prediction? It's not sunny. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, the boys might have escaped the rain.
Track is optimum, so it never rained in between.
That rain is coming down hard, yep. Ooh. Let's see. Do we have the same problem as last week? Yes, we do. I'm not going on.
What problem?
When I click into ACC, it's super framey on OBS.
Paris, come on now.
What do I do?
We're trying to be professionals here.
Well, we got no drone cam. Let's see.
Listen here, Vulcan.
Hang on, let's get a little view of the grid. So, a fairly light field today, 19 cars on track. iRace rain, yeah, it'll come later. Actually, if just looking at the sky, it's gotten clearer than qualification, so doesn't look like
30 seconds.
there was a chance
Boys
for
have
rain.
been blessed.
The boys have been blessed indeed. Lee in the
Now,
field.
to be fair, Rado's in a good spot. He gets the toe of the Jag right now off the start.
Yeah, the Porsche
My tail
has
seconds.
been buffed, I guess, slightly for Monza. It's not as slow in the straights. It's still pretty slow compared to some of the other cars, but it's not terrible.
Fair enough, Vulcan. Fair enough.
Please, clean lap 1. Yes, please, boys. The boys have had a fantastic Kyalami start last week. We're hoping to see them do just as good this time around.
Yeah, they didn't give us much work last week. It was great.
Yeah, so much so that Joey wanted to just finish it off in the first 5 minutes after the race was done.
Yeah, I only need 5 minutes anyway. So.
Yeah. 5 minutes, that's too much.
Less than 2 if it's the Spa pit lane.
Mike Jackson has just showed up.
He did. I thought he wasn't going to be here. He said he was not going to make it.
I am so happy to see Mike join in. Yeah, he said that he had some car work to do. Real car work.
Barrett has taken the wise choice. He has chosen not death. He has chosen to start the pits.
Yeah. There are two drivers here. He still has controls locked, and Barrett sitting both in the pits, waiting for the rest of the boys to come around.
I do have your lovely, easy to see turn 1 cam here.
I'm hoping we don't need to look at it too much.
Yeah, as long as I don't see red lights facing the camera, we should be good.
Indeed. Everyone starting to get along double file at the exit of Ascari. That is pretty early for this smaller field, but I guess ACC just assumes they have the largest, right? Let's try and get a... I love this camera. A little bit of disco there on David Funk coming from Luis. So as the drivers come around the final corner. Hang on, let's watch this little boy over here. I'm proud of you. Proud of you, Luis. He's taking my teachings.
Look at even Bruce getting in on the action a little bit.
Yep. As everybody comes around the final corner, getting ready to start the race. 1 hour here at Monza in the dark.
Elisa's first pole for us. We won't assume how many other poles he's had. I think it's his first.
And everybody getting ready to go. Green, they go. And it's a start. It's a better start for Carl Big up ahead. As Peter Hutch bump drafts that Porsche a little bit, it looks like. I do see some 3 wide.
So far, so good. Everyone kind of
saw a little tap.
Taking it easy.
And a clean turn 1. Let's hope that that continues on for the next couple of corners. Is Carl sitting behind that Jag, even though he's had a better start?
Couple of 2 wides going into this chicane. So far, so good though. A little bit of contact, maybe. We are clear through the second chicane as well. The words from Chris Turner probably scared them.
Love to see it, boys. Love to see the clean first lap chicanes. Carl has gotten ahead of Joby.
That's unfortunate.
Somewhere in the second chicane that has happened. I don't remember seeing that. Oh, you love to look at the speed. Unfortunately, that's compromised Joby's line, so he's going to be under attack now from Beveridge, who has to brake a little bit. Oof. Little shuffling here at the front.
Joby went wide for the second chicane. Yeah, Vulcan, listen, he will never be mad at you, but he will be struggling.
As all the boys make it through Parabolica.
3 wide out of Parabolica.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything, but yes. 3 wide out of Parabolica.
Go back to turn 1. This is going to be some still close racing.
Yeah, some really close racing as Carl has gotten ahead by 1.5 seconds almost. Dylan Beveridge up the inside, trying to move. Ooh, almost contact there from Luis and Buckwalter as he gets a better exit. Luis has lost a spot or 2 there coming out of the first chicane. Look at that sight. Love to see it.
Corrado's lost a few spots on the opening lap. Joby goes wide into the second chicane again. He's going to lose that position to Funk.
As he slots behind, tries to not lose too much more, but Hutch is right up his heels. He's going to have to defend Lesmo too. That Jag is really a boat. It does not turn, man. Ooh, and we see contact and a yellow Buckwalter has
Buckwalter,
lost.
and I think I saw Bruce as well. Let's see.
Unfortunately for Buckwalter, that's going to drop him down, but still 56 minutes to go. I know he can make that time back up. And do we need a replay?
If you'd like, we have Dylan Sauer tried to follow Luis through, but unfortunately taps Buckwalter on the inside on the move. So Lewis gets on the inside. He tries to follow suit, but just a little too late. Unfortunate. Fortunate.
As we get into lap 3, Dylan Beveridge puts in the fastest lap of the race, currently a 49.5. We do have a position swap from Funk and Savage up ahead. Martinez.
Hutch and Joby side by side, heading into the second chicane. The speed of the Jag, though, just pulls away.
The speed of the Jag is insane. As we see that speedy butt tub, just
speedy butt tub
still keeping up. I mean, he has lost a couple spots. It's always been at the exit of that second chicane. So, ooh, David Fung a little slidey there with the Audi.
Ryan Cody has Mark Robeson right on his tail as well. Towards the back, they are fighting for P5 in class.
I mean, this is high action for Monza, man. This is great. There's so much to look at. There's so many people that are so close together. It's hard to look at either. Up in front, a little gaggle of 6 cars, or 5 cars. Sorry, numbers hard. No. Too bad we didn't get the rain transition. Yeah, it looks like, unfortunately, we're not going to get that. Peter Hutch and
Joby.
Joby.
Some spice here at the end of the race. I was hoping for rain just so that I could call out Ryan to make sure that he stayed on slicks.
Yeah, Peter Hutch almost getting into the back of Joby. That Jag in the toe, man. Just looking at the stats, Joseph has the most speed out of every car by 4 kilometers an hour.
Ryan Wampler taking the escape path through the first chicane. But a little update towards the back. Barrett and Mike Jackson are starting to catch the back of the field now. Buckwalter, after that incident with Dylan Sauer early on, has gone past Michael Berlowski and is trying to work his way back. We've seen him do this before, where he gets caught up in early tussles and actually still has a really nice finish. He's a really good, consistent driver, so wouldn't be surprised to see him back up there.
Definitely looking forward to it. And yeah, as you said, but Barrett now within 2/10. Yes, thank you for the sub, Milo.
What up, Milo?
Yeah.
We do have a nice little train here for... I am so sorry, Martinez. That is all my fault. I just did a McLaren dirty. I just stream sniped Martinez. He was running a train with himself,
as the conductor,
and Ryan Wampler. And then he had an off in the chicane, unfortunately.
Little snipe. Peter Hutchings, yellow flag. Starting to get back up. It's gonna have to snap in. Let's try and see what happened there. I'm assuming that the torque, too much torque. Unfortunately, Hutch is gonna drop from second. I saw him there.
Yeah. And if you've seen Hutch drive, he manhandles his car the entire time. So I think it was. Oh.
That is not what I expected to see.
This is not. So what? Oh, he just misses his braking point by 50 meters. Now, kudos to him to just not try to over slow.
Yeah, and he waited as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him up in P2 for a second. I don't remember seeing him getting the spots. That explains
So that's
it.
why.
That definitely explains it. Kudos for avoiding everyone 100%.
He just
it's dark out there,
smashes his
man.
brakes and just brace.
It's dark out there.
Yep. I'm knowing Hutch. I'm sure he called that out and just told everyone the way to turn into. Play it safe.
Yep. As we see a position swap between Beverage and Rados. So Rados picks up P4 from Beverage, but Beverage gets the toe on the sad little Porsche.
Oh, this sad Porsche sounds right here.
Sad little Porsche. Is Rados going to be able to keep that inside? No. He has to slot in behind. Oh.
By the end of the straight, he was a car length back after being a car length up.
Porsche life, you hate to see it. Poor little thing. The only way you can keep up is with the toe.
Yep. A lot of the space on track has spaced out. We do have Louise with Hutch behind him. Hopefully Hutch remembers where his braking points are.
I suspect that he's going to keep watching for that board now.
Yep.
A lot more intensely. It is dark out there, boys. It really is dark. Ooh. As we're on board, that Mercatus not giving him a good time. It looks like he just lost it. A little slide in the some catch.
So Bruce Hopkins with a quick off track in the second chicane. He missed his braking point and went straight off. Luckily did not kill the car with the sausage curbs, but
yep. Just Merc things, yes. I'm guessing he probably wants to get that letter ready.
Dylan Sauer yellow flag.
Oh, what?
And then we also
happened?
have Felix yellow flag. So let's see what happened first here.
I suspect Dylan must have eaten the inside sausage of the exit of Ascari. I know that Ferrari really hates it. You hate to see it. I'm sorry to see that. I'm assuming he's going to dive into the pits, repair that thing right now. No?
No, he just kind of...
Let's try and get a replay of that. Can you play that again?
Yep. So it looks like he got stuck. You know how the right-hander has that little trough curve, like it's not an actual race curve.
Yep.
Trough. It looks like that upsets the car because he just fits his tires right in it. Causes the oversteer.
Ooh.
The understeer, sorry, and just kind of spins it around. But also, Felix had an issue.
You hate to see it. Fastest lap time currently taken over by Dylan Beveridge in the BMW, no less. Rest in peace, tires. Yep. Yeah. Ooh, Joby with a little slide in the bathtub. All that water sloshing around must be something.
Now Felix took too much curb.
All right,
he took too much of the first corner sausage curbs in the Porsche. He almost keeps it out of the wall, but just a little bit of bonk on the rear.
Yeah, that's definitely not what you want to see. Not a big hit, you might be okay. Yeah, it did look like it. Knowing Dylan, he must be pretty pissed about that.
Yep.
I'm glad he hasn't left yet, but still enough time. 47 minutes to go, boys. There's a lot of time to get back up. Speaking of getting back up, Buckwalter back up to P2 in class. It looks like just a couple, maybe, what is that? 6 seconds behind Bruce Hopkins?
I think so. Vulcan, that would require someone choosing the rider, which we don't have our resident rider. Who is it?
Eric Groom. Eric Groom,
Yeah.
where has Eric Groom been? I missed that guy.
I don't know.
I like him.
You would have thought we might have summoned him for a Monza race.
And the rider?
Yeah.
I do remember the rider going a little fast. Here. A little too fast. Yeah. So, Mike Jackson just now getting next to David Miller. It looks like he's not... I mean, all the boys are pretty fast here. I would have expected Mike to be already past a few more. Might have had an incident or backed off a little. Try not to be too...
Mike Jackson's personal best is a 49 flat.
That's a fast time.
Which is fast, yeah.
That's a fast time.
So I'm sure he's just trying to, as he gets another move done on David Miller, he's slowly working his way up. Not really gonna. I know he probably doesn't expect a good result, but
hey, you show up, you get points, man.
yeah. This could make up for his. What race was it? Indy.
Yeah, definitely. But he has missed a few races, so I'm guessing those two are gonna be. There's a few races that are gonna be cancelled out. As I'm saying that, I'm reading what Chris is saying in chat. DT for track limits for Joby. I have noticed him going a little wide there. I didn't want to say anything, so.
So, I'm curious to know what Beveridge is running on his weighing. I wonder if he's doing zero weighing gain.
Zero weighing gain. I don't know.
Because he's 273 kph. And there's only 3 people quicker than him, and that's Hutch, Ryan, and then of course Savage. Joby. Yeah, Joby. So like, he's reeling them in. He has found some good pace. It's very solid race pace. I say that he is on that Jag.
Yeah, I actually Joby has passed him. Or were they just side by side?
I think they were just.
I think they were side by side, yeah. Because I saw a position swap. As they're next to each other, we were watching earlier Dylan Sauer trying to make a move on Andre Lloyd. He had the speed, but the Porsche had the brakes. Down into turn 1, nothing could be done. And see a yellow flag from Ryan Wampler. Up on the left side. Not much you can do. Through Ascari, you see contact between Dylan and Andre. And Andre's lost it. Oh. Not what you want to see. Unfortunate. Yeah, the tank slapper snap from the Porsche. It looked like they were both going to make it through unharmed with just a little bit of paint scratch, but
So I have the Ryan Wampler. We've all been here. You're in the car and it just rotates. You just see it rotate and there's nothing you can do. Just nice slow rotation around and bonks the wall.
ouch.
Let me get the Sauer. That was Dylan Sauer, right?
Yeah, Dylan Sauer and Andre Lloyd. Unfortunately, Andre has gone straight to the pits, so it's a bit too much damage for him. We're also on board with Sauer trying to make a move on Buckwalter down into turn 1, but they have been side by side. Another contact. That's I think that's gonna be it for Dylan.
Yeah,
Too
Dylan
many
tries to
contacts.
go. I do have the incident. I know you
Let's go.
probably caught it in the back of the screen. But Dylan tries to go for the. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think that's on Oof.
That was just.
That was
It is
unfortunate.
not easy. Trying to go too wide in this car is
It's
high
dangerous.
risk.
It
Very.
is definitely high risk. Yeah, Joby takes the fastest lap of the race with a 48.3 race pace. That is a fantastic lap time. Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't try to pass there, but if you're in that position, I would personally back out a little bit on this car, unless there's cars behind.
True.
But yeah.
So let's see here. Carl only had, let's see, 3.5-second gap to Funk. Funk's a little bit off of Carl's pace at the moment, though.
Yeah, so Carl leading the race, 20 minutes in, or 19, and just 3.5 seconds off of Funk. He's doing pretty well, keeping that thing out of trouble. Joby, who's been fighting for quite a bit, 1.5 seconds away from Funk, so I'm guessing he's starting to catch back. The last lap time was about 0.6 faster than Funk, so to see that. Dylan Beveridge keeping within the tow range almost of the Jag. Oh my god, I'm just watching 0.2 just go out of nowhere for Beveridge as he gets out of the tow. Wow, that Jag is fast. Joby, I thought that was sliding there. You've already broken it.
This little group is pretty close knit. You're looking from P2 to down to P6. They're not that far off of each other.
No, definitely not. And Buckwalter catching up to Pyatt right now, making his way back to try and get Bruce, who he can see now. Howdy Jag, what is this race? What is this race? This is a race to watch and to bookmark when it goes on YouTube later.
And New World Sim Racing on YouTube.
And New World Sim Racing on YouTube.
Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications.
Yep. All that stuff. Video are very high quality. The videos, oh my god, I can't even speak. Yeah. This is going in there. Buckwalter, side by side with Felix, that Porsche has no chance on the straight. And that's going to be a move
Alexis
well done.
outbraking a Porsche? Hello?
I mean, the Lexus brakes are pretty good, but I think yeah, Felix might have backed out a little bit from that.
I need to check for those the F122 hacks out of that card.
Oh. And if I see any of those, it's an instant ban. Ooh, Felix going for a dive into the second chicane. Makes it happen, but that exit speed from Buckwalter nearly contact. Wow. I think both cars are ORC. Yep. Looking at the team names, they definitely are. I'm guessing these boys know how to race together.
Yep. Which you love to see.
Yep.
You can always tell when people know each other. That's why everyone who knows me stays away from me.
Michael Berlasky, the first person to go into the pits by choice, I'm gonna say.
Yep.
Since we've seen Andre Lloyd take it in for damage repairs mostly, but he has cleared his pit. Michael has also cleared his pit. Now he's
Andre Lloyd, loses it. Through Parabolica.
Right as I mentioned him.
He keeps it. He's gonna go back in pits.
Oh, you hate to see it. I'm sorry to see that. Michael has found himself now in the middle of the pack, coming out of the pits early. So we're gonna have to see. We're gonna see if he can let the boys get by safely. Mike Jackson.
Oh. Yeah, never mind. Lloyd did not keep it out of the wall. Rear end just rotated on him about halfway through Parabolica.
I can see that a little bit. Can you replay it?
Yeah, actually.
As Mike Jackson catches up to Barrett, who both have started in the pits. And Mike is starting to make his way up the field. Dylan Beveridge, a 10th away from Joby. Side by side. See that?
So yeah, it's Porsche things really. Just it's on the throttle, back end just starts rotating.
Hate to see it. Brolaski just got airborne. Did we miss something? I didn't see it.
Where did he get airborne? Oh my, I have it.
Oh my god. Alright, let's get that.
This is like the slowest airborne, but he went airborne.
Oh. Yeah, I definitely did not see that. Oh yeah, that's a little shallow there, and that curb is a mountain. As we were going through those replays, Dylan Beveridge trying to make the move on Joby, but he just can't get it done.
Just when you think you have the Jag, there's a straight.
The Monza is straight, after straight. A few slowdowns here and there.
So Buckwalter in the pits, Mike Jackson heading into the pits as well.
As we start to see the pit cycle shenanigans go through. I saw a yellow on Burleski. I'm assuming he's slowing down a little too much to let someone by, maybe? Or just lost it?
Yeah, it looks like he is, like you said, in the middle of some...
Yep. Joby taking Lesmo 2 very wide, so I'm interested to know how many drive-through warnings he has, or warnings before the drive-through he has. I'd hate to see him get a drive-through with such a good result, honestly.
For sure.
And as we say that, he's going wide again. Dylan Beveridge, again, right on his heels. This looks like a battle that's going to continue for most of the race, unless anything drastic happens.
Keeping him honest, that's for sure.
Oh, 100%. And this is the closest battle on track currently. Everybody else is within 1 to 2 seconds away from each other. And these boys are 2/10. They'll be losing a lot of time to Funk due to just defending a little bit here and there. I don't know what to tell you. This is good. Let's try and get some bumper cam on Beveridge. I mean, just looking at this angle, that Jag is just driving away.
Yeah. Oh, Joby getting a little. It's one of those. It's got to be frustrating for Dylan, honestly. He's doing really well in the corners, but you're up against a Jag, so it doesn't matter. Because there's not many passing opportunities into the corners outside of the chicanes, really. So if you can't make the moves there, then it's really hard to here. And the problem is this. Joby went off track, and he still pulled away by the end of the straight.
Yeah. And if I'm going to be completely honest, Joby's lines are not looking too clean, but Jag.
But it's okay, because he has a Jag.
God, you love... Yeah, the Jag is just a little unstable. Mate, it's a speedy tub. And Joby's going to get out of the way and head straight into the pits.
Aw. I wanted to watch him pull away while Beveridge was in the toe. Well, I'll stay bored on with Beveridge, because now this is going to get the interesting part, right? Because this could come down to pit stops.
This could come down to pit stops, yeah.
I feel like if Beveridge... I think Beveridge should have went with the undercut, in my opinion.
Jag.
And just gotten some clean air, threw down some really solid laps, and just I think he could have got him in the undercut.
Yeah, but don't forget, Joby has gotten that pole position for the qualification. He's done a faster lap than Carl and Funk. So
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know.
just saying. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
And I'm sort of a professional myself, you know.
Looking at where Joby is on track, it looks like he's gonna have clean air on the exit of the pits, so that's a plus for him. Fantastic pit stop timing. Everybody else on track kind of spread out now. 3 seconds and more between every car.
Joby did come out in P13, so currently the gap to him from Carl Big in P1 is 1:20. So that puts 1:12-ish between him and Beverage. It looks like pit stops are running about a minute. It was 1:09 for Joby. The shortest one being Buck Walter, who looks like did not take tires.
And I just wanna say Beverage has gone into the pits immediately.
Yes.
So on the next lap, this is gonna be close between both of them coming out the pits, unless something happened. And yes, as you're saying, Buck Walter is catching Ryan. Buck Walter earlier was getting close to was P2, but with that incident with Dylan, has lost some time. Back to P4 in class. Still half an hour to go. We're just halfway through right now, so we'll see what the boys
no
can
tires
do.
definitely couldn't work in 15C if you're good with tire wear.
We're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Looking at where Joby is on track, is coming around the back straight.
Dylan is moving.
Dylan is moving. Let's get a side by side. Is this gonna be?
Is this?
Ooh, Dylan has taken Joby on the pit
By
a lot.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Beverage did go no tires.
Okay.
So there you go.
Is it 5-second difference? That doesn't look like 5 seconds.
Time stopped was a 9-second difference. So Joby had damage,
Possibly.
or just had a really poor pit stop.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to find out. See if Joby can reel him back in. They are both in open air.
Yeah. And our race leaders all diving into the pits for their right at the midway break. Luis inheriting the lead. Give us a little flash. I know you're hearing this.
Flash for us.
Flash for us. Flash for your
Spirit, Mardi
band.
Gras, flash me.
Luis, flash for your band. Damn it. Luis, your band. I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing we can do.
Yeah, nothing we can do. It's been
Survey
confirmed on
said.
stream. Seeing all these gaps, these super close gaps starting to form, but it looks like everybody in the pits just getting close together. Felix.
Stop go 30 for Ryan Wampler. So
Oh.
obviously it was caught speeding in pits.
You hate to see it. Practice your pit stop, boys. It's easiest way not to lose positions. Oh god, I've been trying to catch Dylan Beveridge going through the pit, but it looks like... Who's that ahead of him? Is that Carl? He's nearly caught up to Carl, so it looks like Carl has taken tires possibly, or has missed his pit box, potentially.
So yeah, Carl definitely took tires. Funk did not take tires.
Is Funk ahead of
the
Carl?
current-
Ooh.
Yes, Funk is ahead of Carl. So how it looks based off of race control here, we have Funk with tires, Funk no tires, Carl with tires, Beverage no tires, Rados tires, Joby tires.
And Barrett has gotten himself a drive-through. It looks like speeding a tiny bit in the pits, and he's gonna park it. Oh, that's not what you want to see. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm gonna assume you probably had the same incident as I had in a specific Barcelona, where just trying to add some fuel just took out the pit limiter while I was in the pits, and that gives a drive-through. Fortunately.
So Carl only 1.9 seconds behind Funk, and he was consistently quicker than Funk before the pits.
Yeah. Yeah, so he was
I
a
think we
couple
could have a
seconds
battle
ahead.
here.
We're definitely going to have a battle for the lead. All the other drivers are in the pits currently, so our final pit stops are going through. Peter Hutch coming out of the pits currently. He's going to be behind this group. Potentially fighting with Rados on exit. Oh, a bit too far behind for that. He gets to watch the back of the Jag though. Let us know how that Jag ass is, Hutch. And as I was looking, I just saw somebody disconnect. Who was that? We lost Lloyd and Barrett, fortunately. Yep. Oh, that's... Honestly, this is pretty high rate of attrition for Monza. With a clean lap one.
For sure. So our current, after pit cycles are now over, you've got Carl Big 1.6 seconds off of Funk. Dylan Beveridge 3.5 seconds behind Carl. Rados 4.9 seconds behind. And then Joby 3 seconds behind Rados. So Joby ended up losing 2 positions.
2 positions, so it was probably some damage, or he's missed his pit box entirely.
Yep. I don't know anyone who would ever do that, but yeah.
Do we need to bring out names?
No. I don't know.
So, yeah, I'm willing to bet on almost the pit box being missed.
Yep, Carl getting around Berlosky. Issues out of Parabolica.
Yep. Andrea Lloyd has reconnected, so I'm assuming he probably had a disconnect or... Just gonna get back in, try and finish his laps, get those points.
Mm-hmm.
But you hate to see it. You hate to see someone disconnect, man, in the middle of the race. This is...
Yeah, there's been quite a few times that I've wanted to. It's like, it's not worth it. Like, just finish the race, get those points, just take your medicine.
1 point better than no
go,
points.
Yep. Then go vent to Chris in the DMs later.
Mm-hmm.
It works out.
Up in the lead, a second between Funk and Carl now. So this battle's starting to come closer. We know Funk is good at defending, and they're both in the same car. Are you questioning my DC, bruh? No, we've seen your DC. I hate to see it. What was it? A little second gear in the pits? Or a little too hot of an entry? Get out of my DMs. Chris doesn't want the DMs.
He barely tolerates my DMs.
I saw the drive-thru pop up right as he's exiting the pits, so I'm gonna assume it's something to do with the pits, not track limits. Oh.
You gotta slow down, Bear. That is too dangerous.
Well, that's too dangerous. Oh.
You know where you wouldn't get that penalty? iRacing.
Yes, you would.
No, if you were 1 kph, and you slowed down, you're not getting penalized.
You would get it, just cutting the track a little bit and slowing down, and they'd still tell you to slow down for 4 more seconds.
Well, yeah, that's different. See? Different.
Yeah, but that's worse.
Fair.
No comment.
No. So Carl Big has reeled in Funk a little bit. I'd definitely say the fight is on.
Yeah, Chris, there are chances you get a drive-through in the pits, but if that's only if it's like a super minute thing that shouldn't have happened. It's worth watching Funk lose it a little bit on the exit of Lesmo 2, giving Carl a bit more toe. But this fight is definitely on now. Ooh, that's where on board Carl. David Funk almost killing himself.
Man. Well, that was a fun fight to watch.
Yeah. Wow.
And it's gone.
And the fight is gone. But kudos to Funk for keeping it off the wall there. That Audi is a mess once it gets loose.
Yep.
So, fortunately for Funk, that means Carl has inherited the lead without a fight. I can imagine Carl is pretty happy about that. And yeah, now we're gonna have to see.
Probably starting to pour the whiskey now.
I mean, there's
get past them first.
There's more than enough time for that as well on the straights.
For sure.
Right?
Oh, for sure. Maybe not in the Jack, but any other car for sure.
Too fast.
Too fast in the Jack to pour a drink. Now Joby is reeling in Rados. Just a smidge. Just a smidge.
Yeah, his last lap time was a second.
I just realized that we just got the end of the straight, so he gained 2 more tenths. But looks like he had a little poor exit. Rados got a really good exit. Pulled 6 tenths.
Yeah, Joby's last lap time was a 48.7 and Rados was a 50.1. So if this continues, this is going to be this next lap. They're going to fight for the position. Mike Jackson, as Chris has said, is moving through the pack again. Pyant within a second of him. Looks like they've been putting similar lap times. I see a yellow flag for Dylan Beveridge. Ooh.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not a good spot to be.
Ooh.
I'm gonna grab the replay here. I hate this. He was having such a good race.
I don't. Oh man, with 18 minutes to go.
Alright, I got the replay here for you.
Oh, yikes. I'm sorry to see that. Beveridge is going to head into the pits and try and fix that damage, I'm assuming, or just drive it. Luis going for a little cheeky.
What? Oh no.
Big damage.
Hate to see it. He took the sausage curbs on the right hand side when the car was already a little loose and just.
It's not what you want to see. I'm sorry to see that, Beveridge. He's still currently P2, but Luis. Actually, no, Luis has already gotten past. But who is that? Oh, that is a back marker you're getting through. Andre Lloyd. Oh, look at his lights just flashing as he's hitting the brakes. I thought they removed that from the game for spectators.
I think it's maybe it's only spectators in the driver's seat have it.
Maybe.
You don't want the extra downforce in the hood of your car, though.
I don't think that's downforce. I think that's back force.
That's reverse force. Rado's keeping Savage barely out of the toe.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and make the threat now. If Rado's let if Savage gets around Rados, then I'm gonna force Rados into the LMDH for the 12-hour receiver.
I'm selling my one Cheetos I have in my pantry that's like half a year expired.
Ooh, vintage.
Yeah.
Vintage Cheetos, extra crunch.
Extra crunch. I haven't had Cheetos in so long. Just been sitting there. I should probably just throw it out. Don't worry about it, guys.
Bear's the only person that would let Cheetos go bad. Absolute mad lad.
Don't worry about it.
So Funk, Rados, Savage all run almost identical lap times last lap. All within 200ths of a second.
Joby can see the
Rados-
suck.
Yeah, I do believe that Rados at this point just knows he can keep this position as long as he can keep Savage out of the suck. If that Jag gets the suck on a Porsche, you have never seen a pork get roasted so quickly in your life.
Yeah, I mean, he's within 2.5 seconds now, so that gap has expanded. I'm guessing from that tub just being too wide, going off track. Like, case in point, Ryan Cody manages to get to Beverage and gets around him with no problems. And that you hate to see it.
Yeah, I think Beverage has just realized I'm better off staying on track to minimize this damage, I think.
I mean, after the real damage.
Culture, yellow flat. Oh.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, you can't park there, mate. Beverage getting back around as everybody
Right,
makes their way
replay
around.
here.
Oof.
So let's see. So he's right up against Beverage. Beverage gives him the outside. Right, no problem. Looks like a normal breaking point. What happens? Oh. Am I on the right car?
You're on Ryan Cody. Having a great time, Ryan.
That was a great line, Ryan. Just letting you know.
We're professionals.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, Beverage has taken it straight to the pits. He does not have lights. Continue. I'm guessing he's probably gotten meatballed as well.
Yeah. Buckwalter just gets a little airborne, a little too much sausage.
Hold the brakes.
I wouldn't know what that's like. You can never have too much sausage, but Buckwalter does find too much sausage there and rotates the car.
Were they separate incidents?
What was?
Beverage and Buckwalter?
Yes, they were.
Ooh.
Or did wait? Oh, Beverage.
Because it was at the same time, yeah.
Let's go find out. Professionals.
Damn. Out of Ascari. Yeah, we're professionals.
Sorry, yeah. He actually got meatballed because his lights officially broke. All right, here we go. So yeah, Dylan had let Ryan by. A little extra curb. Oof. Yeah, that car just does not want to rotate.
Ooh.
And yeah. You hate this. He was having such a good race. I feel so bad.
He was.
Stop go 30 for Berlowski?
Prolowski. So Michael has gone back into the pits and gotten himself a stop go 30, unfortunately. Hyatt getting to the back of Bruce. Run, Bruce, as Chris says. Porky brakes are good, man.
They're real.
Even what?
Did Joby have an incident while I was in the replay. Because
Joby.
he is now 3 seconds off of Rados.
No, he's been 3 seconds there. Or what?
Okay.
2.5, 3 seconds behind Rados. Yeah, we got a three class battle. Three class battle. And the two other fights brewing up in silver up ahead. Yeah,
Rados
three
probably
classes.
heard me threaten him with the LMDH and was like, oh, fuck.
So Dylan Beveridge still back on track. I just want to say something. This man right here, legend. Fixed all the damage, got brand new headlights, and is back out on track getting those points. Ryan has caught... Mark has caught Ryan, but Mark has dropped back a little bit. Like through a chicane. This fight over here, let's put TV cam too. Porsche on the Honda. So the Honda has also the second best top speed. If we look at the... oh. What happened to Beveridge? He just got a yellow flag. Another one.
I think he just had an off. He's
So
just
Beveridge-
right behind Miller.
No damage. So he has lost a spot. Luis on Hutch, yep. So this battle has been getting closer. These two guys have been getting closer together, and I guess now Hutch about to have a disco party.
Yeah, I do have... you've got that one. I will... Bruce has Felix right behind him. That battle going on as well. I have that one up if you want to do a little bit side by side.
Side by side.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
You touch my la la la.
Yes, so Luis tried a little bit of initial D there on Hutch earlier as we saw some lights go off. I'm surprised there's no disco though.
He is disappointing dad right now so hard.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, Vulcan.
Listen, I am a professional in many things. Broadcasting just isn't one of them.
Speaking of professional, I got my I mean I've had a request to just whisper that I want to be inside Hutch. So let's go in there. I'm sure this is
Felix going wide on the parabolica. Mike Jackson's going to come up on the inside. He gets around him. So now Bruce will have Mr. Jackson.
yeah, so Felix has lost that spot to Bruce. Fortunately, Luis also still within range. ASMR Sim Racing.
So now we have Mike Jackson closing in on Bruce Hopkins here.
Oh my god. Not like this. Professionals. What a lovely stream.
If only I had a bag of Cheetos. It's like ASMR some Cheetos.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Chris. I'll just mute myself next time. I'll mute everything. We'll we'll mute the stream and start playing some music. Mute
As
both
we
of us.
fill the wrinkles within Vulcan's brain. What is the safe word?
No, please. I have no comments. Luis trying to make the move on Hutch. It looks like he's just pineapple. Slotting in behind. Not enough speed to get past, but Bruce has just lost 2 spots.
Yep.
Ooh, and Felix, a little drift there, some Tokyo. Oh, at the exit of Parabolica. It's getting hot in here.
Yeah, well.
No, no. All right, hang on. We're done. See you later. Yeah. Again, Luis with the initial D there. Called turning off all the lights.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. Trying to spook Hutch. They're probably...
Skin on skin.
Yep. And if you...
Different skin on skin.
Yep. If any of you boys are not in the Discord and want to get involved with dumb people like us, Stream Elements definitely has. Just join us with that link in chat.
Yep, Joby has reeled in Rados again.
Yep. So that gap down to second, 9/10 now. Oh, I kind of want to.
Uh-oh.
We'll
I
wait
do
for
have
that. Luis.
I do have that one pulled up if you want it on the second cam.
Luis going for the move. Joby still has a little bit of a gap. Luis not enough space to make that move happen. So looks like it's gonna be another lap to try. Joseph, 8/10 from Rados now. Jack Vision activate. Do we have some cyber? Don't have any music on hand, but imagine cyberpunk music in the background. Mark Robeson has lost a spot to Ryan Cody. Something happened just now. There was
battling it a little bit, weren't they?
yeah, there was no gaps. There was no close gap to them, so something happened to either of them. You want Polka and Joby on board? Oh, we got another driver on board, so let's hop on in as they come around the start straight. Unable to find out what happened to both of them.
I don't see anything. I think that wasn't this the running position they've been in?
No. Let's hop on
Looked
board.
like Ryan had an off, but he didn't.
On board with Joby, who now has tow from Michael Berlaski. Look at that closing speed. Michael moves out of the way to let Joby pass. Oh, yes.
Hutch and Louise side by side going into turn one. Lewis backs out though. You know, it's really because he's not flashing, honestly.
Yep.
He's gonna have a word with team principal Ferris after the race. It's not really happening.
What's that? I can't hear you over the Jag. Do love to see this. I just want to watch the closing speed now. Going into Ascari. Not a great exit for Joby there. And is within tow range. Little too fast there. Going into Ascari. There's no way that's valid. NASCAR versus Pork. Yeah, so Joby making a few mistakes that are letting Rados keep that lead. Just 2 laps to go, unfortunately. Luis also trying to get past Rados.
You mean
Yes. My brain melted
just
from the
always
Jag.
putting in the work, man. Like I get tired of watching Hutch drive.
Hutch has sat tires? Yeah, I can imagine that. Let's put two streams side by side. The noises you've gotten are from the first live camp, so Joby's still starting to reel in Rados yet again. Flashes from the other boys. We'll come back to these two.
He's finally doing it. These are pretty much the closest battles. Robeson has reeled Ryan back in a little bit as well.
So, as Luis and Hutch both get behind a backer, is that Michael? I think that's Michael. Going down a little bit on the exit of Lesmo. Luis gets a run on Hutch. We're gonna see. Don't think he's gonna be able to do anything with that. Going into Ascari on the outside is not the easiest. Oh, look at that. We'll get a better camera angle. So the exit from Luis, better than Hutch. Hutch goes a little wide. It's Carl Big.
Lap.
We've given no airtime to Carl.
Well, he was gonna have a battle, and then
Yeah.
things happened.
Both drivers
Joby,
a little.
Final. Oh my! The speed of that jack is insane. What the hell?
He's not gonna have the run on him.
He just went from like a second back to.
I just want to say when we came aboard, when we looked at Joby there on the end of the straight, I was looking at his time. There was 5/10 left between him and Rados. Yeah, so fights, battles starting to happen. Final lap. Hutch has 3 warnings. Don't mess it up on last lap, Hutch.
Too spicy.
Spicy. I'm interested to know how many Joby has, because that tub has looks like it's been everywhere but the racetrack.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to the wire here for Joby. I think at this point he just needs to focus on a great exit.
I mean, I just want to reiterate, this is not for class position, so there's no points for this, but just pride and bragging rights, which are great. Joby, that's wide.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get it. I think he's too far back at this point.
Too far back, you say?
Yes. If the line was closer, that like further down the straight, I would say maybe. But yeah, he's not gonna get it.
Yeah.
Rados, nice clean parabolica. It's gonna hold off and take P3 overall. Carl Big P1, David Funk P2, Rados P3. That's gonna be the top 3 overall. And in class, Joby taking home P1 in silver. Luis is not gonna get the move done, so he will finish what, P6 overall, P2 in class. Ryan Cody coming through parabolica now should be holding off Mark Robeson here at the end to collect podium in silver split. Bruce Hopkins currently with a 19-second gap on Buckwalter in second. So as long as he keeps it pointing in the right direction, he should come home with P1 in bronze class. Really solid drive from Bruce, and honestly a great recovery drive from Buckwalter today. Got spun on lap 1 and is going to bring it home in P2. And then Dave Miller most likely running out the podium for the bronze class. Quiet race from Miller, I feel like.
Yeah, Miller has had pretty quiet race overall. I don't remember seeing Miller fighting with Buckwalter recently, so I'm not sure what happened there, but Buckwalter, great race from him, managing to get back P2 in class from that lap 1 incident, as you said. And
Mike Jackson still ended up making it all the way up to P8 overall.
a race winner. Here, I do hear some. There you go, guys. Some Jag donuts. Give us a little flash there, Joby.
Give us all of your Jag.
Yeah, so checking the final timetables, as said, Big Funk Rados for P1 for the podium in gold class. Our silver category is Joby Driver of the Day. I vote Joby Driver of the Day as well.
Oh, 100%.
I'd pop my bottle of bubbly for that guy. Yes, 100%. I've already popped over my my bubbly SodaStream bottle for Joby.
Oh my god, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out. Just get out.
Luis P2 and Ryan Cody P3, and Bruce Hopkins, Buck Walter, and David Miller for the podium in bronze. What a race, boys. Love to see it. Let's just get on board with Luke. What a race. What a jag hole. It's a jagass, please. That was for wasn't Hutch the person that I said was gonna be watching the jagass for a little while right out of the pits? Yeah, something happened. He's gotten through and managed to keep that spot. Oh no, he didn't. Sorry, he was fighting with Luis. I'm sorry, my brain is all over the place. There's some highs and lows, yeah. There was some really good racing. I'm really proud of the boys for keeping a clean lap 1 in
Yeah, I feel like
in Monza.
we yeah, not too many contacts.
Love to see it.
Only
And,
3 more than last time around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you love to see it.
New World Sim Racing Jag Cup Series. Do you really want to be driving a bathtub?
We'll do Monza. We'll do Bathurst.
Green light,
Where else?
green light. Go, go, go.
Yes, Des. We can do it sometime. Why not? Well, boys. Great race, great stream, my peeps. Thank you, Vulcan. That is gonna be it. The man, my guy.
There he is, Joby.
There he is. Jag one off. Let's go. That is gonna be it for round 9, the penultimate round of our championship here for the first quarter of 2023. Join us next week for a lightly wet Watkins Glen. That should make for some pretty interesting racing. Pretty sure nobody's driven Watkins in the wet yet.
Yeah, definitely a good one.
Yeah, let's raid Carl.
Raid Carl, so we can say, ooh. Yeah. You
Mr.
gotta rate him before he rates someone else.
And that is gonna be it for us. Thank you very much for coming, and we'll see you next time. Oh, I gotta find the nickname. There we go. So we'll see you guys next week.
Have a
Have a
wonderful
good one.
week, everyone.
Bye.